big inspirations have been Joe Rogan, Nori from Drink Champs, Mike Tyson, Hot Boxing. Because the cool thing is that I think if I continue on, eventually I will get to the point where the folks that I'm talking to are going to be so different than each other. Similar to a Joe Rogan podcast or Mike Tyson, Hot Boxing. Like the guests, they're just so different. This is not solely a military podcast. No, Mach was in the military. I'm a veteran. I served 24 years. So there's a portion, clearly some of that's going to come out in whatever conversations we're having.
Definitely.
Because it's been part of my background. Most of my adult life has been in the military, and then the things that I've been passionate about has been wellness, mental health, resiliency, personal development. And what I've noticed is that leading up to where we are today, in any kind of setting that I was in, conversational setting, I would always notice that there was some sort of wellness aspect to the conversation or resiliency. And maybe instinctively I was focusing on that, but I'm like, man, it's a topic, or there are topics that are so universal to everyone. You know what I mean? So I don't think that I have to have a wellness guru or a resilient professor. I don't think that I have to have that. I just think that we all share all these different, if you've been through anything in life, if you've had any challenges, if you experienced adversity, there's a part of your wellness that was affected. There's a part of your mental health that was affected, your resiliency, and then ultimately personal development, I think, is something that if you're not doing, I like to think that it's something that people want to do. Maybe for whatever reason, they don't have the time, or they think that they don't have the time, or they're just not making it a priority, or whatever the case may be, right? I'm into all kind of stuff. I grew up in New York City. I grew up in the projects. I grew up on welfare. I never, went fishing. I didn't grow up camping. I didn't grow up doing things outdoors. But now as an adult, I'm fascinated by all this kind of stuff.